All right. Yeah, this is another installment of some poems that I've been working on as of late. Now, this first one is entitled In Response to Richard Dreyfuss Slamming the Oscars' New Diversity Rules. Now, I don't usually identify who I might be speaking about in poems just because, well, for confidentiality reasons, and also some of what I say in my poems may come off as unflattering, for lack of better terms. But because Richard Dreyfuss is a public figure, I have no problems identifying him in this set of circumstances. And let's just say, in lieu of the title, because I was looking at some of his comments about the Oscars' new diversity initiatives and stuff of that nature. And, well, the poem will speak for itself once I start. But one thing I will say is, sadly, Richard Dreyfuss's reaction was would be something that I consider to be typical of, particularly a white man of a certain age. Though, once again, before continuing, I know there's a number of people who happen to be older who are very inclusive, care about diversity, and will do whatever it takes to see that through. Richard Dreyfuss, however, is not among them. So here we go. Words like glass tumble from your mouth, shatter break upon the ground. Your reflection is clear, despite the fractures. In your life, there is only one color, and you display it in raw relief. Time to sweep away the debris. So that would give you a clear sense of how I viewed his comments. And yeah, ultimately, I am not in support of what he said. So, and I think in other poems that I'll be sharing in this video and in the next video, really, as of late, I've been focusing a lot on American culture and particular facets of American culture, particularly problematic aspects of American culture. This one is entitled Romantic Love in American Culture. And if nothing else, what comes to mind to me is Valentine's Day. That seems to be what we typically view to be romantic in American culture. Now, once again, before I'm accused of overgeneralizing or anything like that, I know there are a number of individuals out there who do not subscribe to that version of romantic love in American culture, and rightfully so. But unfortunately, I think there is still a prevailing norm of what romantic love is. So let's just say this poem attempts to show that prevailing norm, but also turn upside its head. So here we go. Two hands clasped tight, veins bulging, knuckles white. All feelings have left the extremities. Who will let go first? Neither is budging. Blood vessels burst. Bones crack. Limp fingers. So yeah, I think unfortunately there's a lot of times where the mainstream narratives of romantic love really, if you look underneath the surface, they're more of narratives of possession, clinging, and sometimes downright domination. And yeah, it's something as I get older and as I sort of see it more and more, even now, I just find very disquieting. And this final one for this video is called The Composition of Modern Day Human. Now, I'm not certain of the scientific background of the people viewing this video, but in school, usually we're taught, the human body usually consist of, well, there's 6 primary elements, and then there's like 5 more trace elements that you can find in the human body. But let's just say, particularly after wrapping up this one course at SUNY Oneonta, which, among other things, was talking about Ryan's about the environment and nature. Let's just say I couldn't help but think of what else might be becoming a part of the human body, particularly in light of things like PFAS or forever chemicals. So, once again, this is called the composition of a modern day human: oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, calcium, phosphorus, sulfur, potassium, sodium, chlorine, magnesium, arsenic, asbestos, benzene, cadmium, dioxin, fluoride, lead, mercury, chromium, copper, aluminum, zinc, phosphate, barium, perchlorate, sewage, dioxane, monochloramine, methylbutyl ether, organic material, chloropiferose, carbaryl, atrazine, carbofuran, DDT, parathion, acephate, thiomethioxam, dichlorophosph, clothiandium, monocrotophos, neonicotinoids, glyphosate, fipronil, lindane, dimethoate, carbon monoxide, ammonium, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, particulate matter, sulfur dioxide, volatile organic compounds, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, californium, americium. Evolution and process. Now, I will acknowledge that I butchered a few of those, but nonetheless, I think you should get the point of what I'm driving at with this last poem. Anyway, I hope that all is well, and I shall see you in the next video.